48 hours to come together on a deal for the stimulus package before they miss the deadline. All of the latest updates and some announcements out of Nancy Pelosi and other top Democrats regarding the stimulus package. Let's get into it, as it has been once again another very busy day. And let's talk about all the latest details. Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I am very much committed and dedicated to helping out all of you through this time, as I know it is incredibly confusing and difficult out there right now with everything going on, but I am here for you in any way that I can be, and I truly just want to help you out through these videos. So thank you so much for your support, subscribe down below, and let's get into it and discuss the latest updates. So, as we all know, we are down to about 1 week until the final passing of the stimulus package. Or will it actually be passed by then? Yeah, we've been talking about this for a few days now, and I continue to say, please, nobody hold your breath, otherwise we're going to get some blue faces around here, because as we all know, typically we do get some delays with all of these packages, and we could be right down to that once again, another delay. But we can't really say that until we know definitively that we may have a delay. However, Nancy Pelosi mentioned yesterday to other top Democrats, to all of her Democratic colleagues, that they essentially have 48 hours to come together on a deal for the stimulus package, otherwise they may be delayed beyond the September 27th deadline. Now remember, the September 27th deadline is the deal that Nancy Pelosi made with 9 moderate Democrats in the House, in which they want to vote on the infrastructure package. Funny thing is, just the other day, those 9 moderate Democrats reached out to Nancy to remind her, hello, September 27th is rapidly approaching, and that is the day that, remember, we made a deal that we're going to vote on the infrastructure package. Well, Nancy Pelosi is right down to it right here, and they only have about 24 hours left of this 48-hour deadline that they have imposed, where they need to actually come together on a deal in order to hit this September 27th deadline. Now, here's the thing. Other top Democrats have come out and essentially said, if we don't get something done by pretty much by like Wednesday morning, we're pretty much going to be delayed on this whole timeline. Actually, some of these people are coming out saying that it's likely that the House Budget Committee won't even take up the language on all this thing until next Monday, which happens to be September 27th, and that is the date they want to vote on this thing. Well, if they take it up next Monday, it's likely not going to set up any floor action until late next week. Well, that would mean that they have officially missed the deadline, right? So is anybody surprised here that they're probably going to miss the deadline that they have imposed? I'm not surprised one bit. In fact, we've been saying this for a while now. I've been saying, don't hold your breath, because we're probably going to miss the deadline simply because of everything that they have going on right now. It's highly likely that they would not be reaching that September 27th deadline, and that's what it's looking like as of right now. So they're looking at potentially late next week that there could be some kind of floor action on this stimulus package. Again, this comes as absolutely zero surprise to any of us, because we know that a lot of the times these packages do get delayed, even though they say, I know it's going to be this date. Yeah, I just don't believe it, right? Every single time we are delayed by a few days, a few weeks, all these things. In fact, one quick classic delay here. We were supposed to get these packages started way back before Memorial Day. Well, we didn't actually start working on these things until mid-July or something? So yeah, it was like a 2-month delay. So again, not surprised one bit, right? So that is what we're looking at as of right now. Nancy Pelosi is working with top Democrats. They're currently working on this thing. But again, maybe something comes up between now and pretty much tomorrow morning, which would be that 48-hour deadline that they have imposed. Maybe something will actually come up that'll actually set this thing up for potentially next Monday, some type of final votes and or floor action. But, we'll cross our fingers, but that's pretty much all we'll do at this point. But either way, they are still putting together all of the details of this package. Surprisingly, they don't even have all the details yet. But interestingly enough, yesterday evening, Nancy Pelosi sent out a letter, one of her Dear Colleague letters, to all of her Democratic colleagues, and said she promised them that the price tag on this package would not be above $3.5 trillion, what's interesting about that is she basically said it will not be any more than $3.5 trillion, and Bernie Sanders said it will not be a penny less than $3.5 trillion. So we have two very influential Democratic Congress people right there, Nancy Pelosi and Bernie Sanders, that are essentially saying $3.5 trillion. One is saying not a penny more, one is saying not a penny less. So is it going to be dead on $3.5 trillion? Doubt it. You know what I mean? Typically, it is not spot on these prices like they usually say. So again, one other detail that we'll have to wait for it to be all, shake out the whole thing and see how the whole thing lands here within a matter of just days or so. So as you can see, certainly getting to be very interesting. A lot of drama throwing down. But again, no surprise. We saw all of this coming. And one more little cherry on top. Joe Manchin was out just the other day. He came out and basically said that he wants to wait on this whole package until 2022. So again, another twist onto this whole package. And Joe Manchin, one of the moderate Democrats in the Senate, is coming out and he wants to push this package out until 2022, essentially saying, let's just wait it out here. There's no need to rush this whole package through. But meanwhile, we have the progressives in the House who are coming out saying, we need to get this thing done right now. Now is the time. We need big, bold action. We need to get this thing done now because there's a lot of these people who are looking at next year into the midterm election and basically saying, this is our one opportunity. If we don't get this thing done now, we may completely lose our window and our opportunity to get anything done like this because they may be anticipating losing some seats in either the House and or the Senate next year with this midterm election. If that's the case, all bets would be off at that point, right? If they lose the Senate, well, good luck. It's not happening anymore. If they lose only 3 seats in the House, again, good luck. It's not happening anymore, right? So as you can see, some of these progressives and other people out there are essentially saying, this is the time, right? Time is of the essence. This is our only opportunity right here, right now in front of us to get something like this done, this big, bold action with this $3.5 trillion package. And certainly very interesting stuff, right? So, as we can probably anticipate going forward, they will most likely miss the deadline of next Monday. So, I'm just going to go ahead and say it's not going to happen by next Monday. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. There's no way that they're going to get everything they've done within the next 24 hours that they need, according to this 48-hour deadline that Nancy Pelosi has set as of yesterday. Well, 48 hours would be pretty much tomorrow morning. Tomorrow early afternoonish would be about that 48 hours. So we're about 24 hours in right now. And I'm going to guess right away that we're just not going to hit that next Monday, the September 27th, which could potentially derail some of those moderate Democrats in the House who have essentially come out and said, you promised September 27th. Are you not going to follow through with your promise or what? So maybe this could derail the whole infrastructure package and everything. So again, as we've been talking about for a while now, a lot of drama throwing down for sure. But one other thing too is that they don't even know everything that's going to be in this reconciliation bill. They're still working on the whole thing, right? So yeah, once again, they've waited until the very last minute. But do we feel bad for them? I mean, to be honest with you, not really, simply because they do this every time. So they love to procrastinate, and it looks like they're doing it once again. But either way, you never know. Sometimes they do impress, but it's not very often, right? Either way. So I wanted to give you the latest updates. This is what's going on as of right now. Of course, they are back in session all this week. They were back in session as of yesterday, and they're back in session right here, right now, today. And maybe they'll actually get something done with this thing. But either way, I wanted to come back, let you know what Nancy Pelosi and the crew are thinking on all of this. And of course, I will keep you updated with everything going on, as of course, we do have all those other proposals and updates out there right now regarding stimulus checks. There's a couple of those floating around. Permanent raises to benefits. We've got a couple of those floating around. We have this $1,000 voucher. That is out there floating around. There's a lot of things out there floating around right now. And it's just a matter of time until they plop their way right into this reconciliation bill. And then it's just a waiting game. See how long it takes for them to actually get it through. Now, again, I just want to make it very clear. I don't take sides with either of these things. I don't go either side, left or right. I'm simply going down the middle. I'm just giving you the information as we get it. These are the updates that are out as of right now. But of course, I'll continue watching everything very, very closely and keep bringing you those updates as we get them. So enjoy your day. I hope this helps you out in any way possible, but please remember, I'm here for you in any way I can be each and every day. Subscribe down below, share the videos with your friends, family, social media, and again, go back and check out some of my other nearly 1,600 videos right here on the channel. So I'll catch you again later. Stay safe out there and hope this update helps you out.